Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hard West 2. My name is Ike and today we are continuing the blind playthrough of the hardest difficulty in Hard West 2. We have made our way all the way to Pine Falls, did a couple of side quests. The only thing that is left over is over here. Make a deal with a horse rancher. But before we do that, we go into Pine Falls.
Pine Falls, a fine town. Finally, we were welcomed by the hustle and bustle of a true, hard Western society. Luckily for Deer and Bill, people were so busy that no one even looked at us twice.
New town, new trouble. Ha! Makes me feel alive again.
It seemed that all the commotion was tied to the rescue expedition. Good folk of Pine Falls rushing to the aid of their brethren in Boomtown. Right. More like the greed and fear. They needed the furs, and they needed the trains grounded in Boomtown. And to do that, they needed to clear the great avalanche blocking the eastern pass.
This is serious. If the pass isn't cleared soon, the people in this valley, including everyone in Boomtown, won't survive that freak winter.
We both knew I was right.
Alright, Lazarus is now a companion. Visit the store. Clerk says, "Hello, good sir. Welcome to T. Brown and Son. And I'm the son. How may I help you and be of service?" How's it going? Oh, the government finally sent the army to fight those aggressive natives. But people say they came underprepared and are stuck here, just like we all are. Good, we got rope. Check. We got a little bit more medicine. Check. We got plenty of provisions. Check. Good old sort of shotgun. Check. Already got that. Would take a second one. Yeah, but we need to save some money. I think at the moment we're okay. You know, I mean, we needed whiskey once. So here we go. Maybe we need beans. Got some meat, got some dynamite. I think we're okay. Fantastic. Visit the doctor's office. Where we can only heal. Visit the sheriff's office.
Sheriff Tom seemed like a cozy, lazy bastard, but something in his eyes told me he's not to be trifled with.
Jonas, what can you tell us about Pit Falls, Sheriff? It ain't a nice place. Peaceful town, and I would prefer to stay it that way. Check the town's notice board.
There were 2 wanted pictures hanging on the notice board amongst some petty old leaflets.
Wanted, preferably alive. Murderer of Mrs. Maringer and her unborn child, one Ernest Barguckle. If you have any information regarding Ernie, visit the sheriff's office.
Ah, yes, Ernie, a sleazy bastard. Used to rob remote trading posts, but during his last job he accidentally killed the local pastor's pregnant wife. The folks here are quite eager to hang him. Before this crazy winter, some riders saw him around the Hunchback Pass.
Wanted, preferably dead. Mysterious murderer and torturer at large. Nicknamed Pilot. Visit sheriff's office for more information.
Okay, and visit we shall. Ask about Pilot. Ah, this one is a pain in the ass. I have a loony on the loose, killing people, nailing them to crosses, torturing, and the worst thing is that the state had a similar problem 15 years ago. Then one day it just stopped. Now this pilot is back and is killing again. Town folks are scared. Heard that Sal from a local saloon is pooling extra cash for whomever finds and kills the bastard. If you want to hide and pilot down, you might want to look around in the crime scene. Sadie Marlowe was found on the cross right in front of her own house. Right there, I'll mark it for you. And if you're after Ernie, I can only wish you luck. He holed up somewhere at the Hunchback Pass. I doubt anyone will manage to rat him out of there before all the snow thorns. Still, if you want to try, be my guest. Be warned though, Ernie isn't afraid of nothing, well, maybe except of fire, since he got severely burned as a kid.
We entered Sal's saloon. It was a place full of two-faced scum, who kept smiles on their faces whilst writing suckers out of the very last sentence. Not my favorite joint in town, but we were not there to drink. After we mentioned the pilot, Sal asked us to follow him into a small office.
Tom's right. I'm gathering extra cash for the reward. People are terrified. You never know when you might stumble across a victim nailed to a cross in the wilds. If you really want to catch that bastard, there's one man who might help. A trapper named Bergson. I'll mark his ranch on your map. Alright. Talk to the head of the expedition.
We stood in the streets, smoking and going through our munitions whilst Lazarus had been parleying with the expedition's foreman. He seemed to be quite respected in Pine Falls. After a long while, he walked back to us and explained the situation.
They have two main problems they need to solve to get this expedition underway, and that means we have two problems, since we desperately need to get the boomtown. First, they need workers, and not the soft townsfolk of Pine Falls, no. They need seasoned pioneers like the people from Calacat. And two, they need an expert, someone who did similar work in the past. Good news is that I've already found one. Bad news, he got lost somewhere north from here, vanished without a trace. If we want to get to Boomtown and grab the siphon, we'll need help. Need to help them solve these problems.
We always have to do these people's dirty jobs. I wonder what would happen if for once we would ask them for help. I bet they would drop everything and risk their lives straight away.
Come on now, Flynn. These people suffered enough. We might as well help them along the way. Get Flynn's loyalty up.
Trust me, Jen.
Since we've already been to Cala and we saw that no one survived, maybe we should ask the refugees we met at Zeke's trading post if they're willing to join the expedition's airport. As for the missing engineer, I have an idea who might have taken him. The cursed Moses O'Kane and his whole clan of inbreds. I can lead you there. Well, folk, seems like we're finding the engineers our priority now. Lead the way, preacher. There's no time to lose. Damn, we got a whole lot of
hell is a whole lot warmer.
side quests going, boys.
I hate all this cold.
Well, let's start with the ranch, shall we?
It was a rather small, secluded ranch run by only one man. but he was good at his job. He managed to keep his horses healthy and fed despite the weather, thanks to the barn full of good hay. He had other problems though.
Ah, what you're looking for in these damn weathers, huh? Oh, so they need horses. And what do I care? My daughter is sick. And even all of their so-called military exchange builds won't buy the medicine I need. Help her or get lost before I grab my gun.
The little girl was very sick and needed treatment.
What exactly is a wonderful tonic? Oh, that's the one tonic that we have. Well, Lazarus is not an ally yet. You're in luck. We're carrying something that could help. Here, take this. Ah, God bless you. And to think I was ready to shoot you on sight. Give me these damn military builds. I'll be eagerly trade a dozen of my horses for the life of my little girl. Tell your lieutenant you have a deal.
Yeah! Let's get out of this cold!
Good, before we're continuing, let's get to the Hunchback
All right,
Pass.
let's look
It's
over
just
there.
here, might as well.
It took us hours to check on Ernie in the Hunchback Pass. Finally, we approached a solid hunting tree stand perched high on a mighty fir. There we saw light and smoke coming out of it. It had to be the place. Once we moved towards the stand, we heard shots, and the snow around us exploded in gunfire. That bastard had a perfect position, and no mystery now. No one managed to bring him in. We pulled back, hid at some distance from the tree.
Alright, we can use dynamite. Depend on Clalia's experience. And since she's a companion, that would actually be good.
You stay here as a diversion while I'll double back, crawling through the snow and get him from behind. I'll enter swiftly, keep shooting, and make sure he thinks we're all here.
After an hour or so, we heard a single shot, and wounded Eddie fell from the stand into the snow. Callius joined us soon enough, looking like a snowman.
And we gained a Hawkeye rifle. Hell yeah.
To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice.
Now that that is done, we should get back to Pine Falls and the sheriff's office. Okay, we got ourselves a Hawkeye rifle, which means our other sniper gets that Hawkeye rifle, as we trade in the normal Wild Buffalo rifle for that.
I think I spotted something in that direction.
Can you see anything?
Alright, native runes over here, I like it.
The ruins had to be old, very old. I've never seen a real cathedral. The majestic silence I felt round here made me think of them. As we rode amongst the stones, we noticed an altar similar to the shadow dance was using during their ritual. Scattered around, there were corpses of at least 4 armed and well-equipped men.
I knew these men. They were tasked by Bress and Co. to help me oversee Delir's experiments. Let me see. Yes. Right here. The clump of bent metal in the crushed glass. This was one of Solomon's contraptions. Biffins, he called them. Someone killed them all and destroyed the machine. We can get back here when Flynn is a partner and ask her to get a little bit more info. Widowmaker, 5 points of damage. Desert handgun, 6. This is 5 points. Okay, the Widowmaker just has a little bit of a extra damage buff, as in more bullseye chance, whilst the Dirty Copper kind of the weakest of all potential guns. Okay, we're coming back to here.
I can't feel my extremities.
Once she is a partner. Ally? I don't know what's... Next level partner. Okay, so we need 2 more
I normally do.
upgrades for her.
Lazarus led us northwards until we saw a snow-covered farmland in a cozy valley by the frozen lake. According to Lazarus, this land belonged to O'Kane's clan. He suspected they were behind this strange disappearance around Pine Falls.
They don't look very friendly from
I
afar.
had some dealings with the O'Kane clan in the past. They were never right in the head, mark my words.
Let's talk to them. If we have our engineer, we should order them to set them free. Surely they won't move against an armed force
You
like
don't
us.
get it. These people are fanatics. If Moses O'Kane told them to set themselves and their families on fire, they would beg him for matches. Treat them like rabid animals and put them down.
Ever since Moses found that strange occult folio, a book of foul witchcraft, they become even more unstable. Anyways, let's get closer and see what we're dealing with. Lazarus is required, and then we take our 3 standard goons with us. We got a little bit extra healing. Reusable extra healing, I like that. And Lassie gets reusable extra healing as well. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's go. Can't be a huge fight, this is just a small one, right?
This is it. The O'Kane clan's property.
Man, this place is crawling with O'Kane boys. Any way we could reason with them?
You do not reason with the devil, Carter. It never ends well.
Amen to that, preacher.
And here's Moses O'Kane himself. Today, through our hands, God will cut him down. End his madness.
Alright,
Maybe
not
we
a
could
small
also
one.
look for that missing engineer. Who knows what they are going to do to him if we don't free him fast.
And don't forget about O'Kane's book. I'd really love to take a gander at it if we get a chance.
Yeah, well, let's not try to do everything at once, shall we?
Let us cleanse this land and cast away the children of the devil with holy lead.
Cut
With
the
holy
church
lead.
talk, Padre. You ain't fooling no one. Now let's get down there.
Bless you.
I mean, the Padre can
For sure.
start softening these guys up. barely out of range. Lazarus immediately gets some, what's it called, bravado, and we're setting these guys up.
I don't.
Man, he's just plowing through them all by himself.
Let's do this.
Lynn has 3 hit points, really. Man, Saikin. You really didn't heal her very well, did you?
Lazarus, go thump that Bible somewhere else. I've seen enough of that book.
Alright, Laughing Deer.
Right.
Tries to move forward.
Bullshit. You are wise to fear me. Die! I am guided.
And Laughing Deer is in a crazy blood rush.
Impossible.
Jin Carter is just moving up. We definitely need to heal Flynn. She's
You're
way
leaving
too
me
low
no
on hit
choice
points.
here. I hope you're ready for what comes next.
Coming!
Okay, Laughing Deer, can you get out of here? And if so... Oh, there's a door. Fantastic.
I will.
Good. Heads
Are
down
you
here.
mad?
Lazarus doesn't have heads down. And therefore it's pretty much end of turn. Let's go.
I'm always ready.
We don't have that many turns left over. It needs hit points, so I'm just using all of the consumes to make it a little bit more palatable. Jin moves into full cover. I want the
Looking
enemies
for trouble?
to come at us, essentially. Then half cover.
I'm your huckleberry.
You know what? Lazarus can just stand there. Let the enemies come.
Guess what?
like shooting ducks. What a beautiful day. Got him now.
Oh, they are practically asking for a grenade. They are begging. They said like, we really want to have that grenade. Please. Alright, Jin. Starts. Triple hit, bravado. More bravado.
Easy.
Butter moves up.
Eyes on the prize. Showtime.
That was not planned. The shot went off way too quick.
Let's do this. Hey, let's switch. I don't know how I wound up running with such a rotten bunch of scum, but thank God I did.
Alright, Lazarus. Gets a little bit of bravado. I like it. And we still got stuff to kill over there.
I will be your death.
What's the play?
Oh, come on, the miss.
Ready when you are.
That miss was terrible. This gunman does have only a small pistol, so he would need to move back in. Oh wait, oh no. Did I just really switch with lapping gun? Oh boy.
Looking for a better spot.
Good chance of ending him. Over 50%. Let's go.
Steady. Got him.
Bit of an unorthodox killing streak.
Smart.
Could be a crit.
Steady.
Isn't,
What's the play?
but it could have been.
Ain't this? Feel forsaken.
All right. Well, want to make sure that we can get this guy. It'll cost us a bit of hit points.
Okay, book. Shit. It's in French. Oh well. I think I can use it even without reading it.
I'm always ready.
Good. Lazarus
Looking for trouble?
medicine's up. And we really need to give her the 1 kill equals 1 hit point regeneration talisman. Doesn't matter. She's just so good at
Yeah?
regenning.
You're free. Now get lost. We'll deal with the rest of this scum.
Time to put an end to O'Kane.
Kill Moses O'Kane without hitting him with any post skill. Okay.
Let's do this.
Right.
Okay, so we got all of the side objectives done. It
Ready to roll.
looks relatively well for us so far. Still got 4 more turns. I
What's the
think in
play?
terms of timing, we might be a bit behind. Gotta move up.
Done and done.
Let's see. Laughing Deer moves up, and I think with the Hellspawn right there, Might as well just duck down.
Bless you.
Lazarus moves up and takes for cover.
Leave it
And
to me.
Flynn moves into full cover as well.
Guess what?
Gunman moves up.
Oh, it's on.
Alright, so let's assess the situation. 8 hit points. Can be instantly killed by laughing deer as long as we can reach them. Something along the lines of this here. Into 1. Into 2. Into
Right.
1.
Set me loose.
Into 2. Into straight up kill.
Done and done.
Ready when you are.
Alright, Jin moves in. Sets this guy up. Laughing Deer would just need 1 hit. We heal ourselves beforehand. Not wasting any actions here.
Amen.
Lazarus is still the guy that cannot hunker down, so not sure if that's the best idea.
Bitter? Me? I'm fucking loving this. Smart!
Okay. Tough. Very tough.
Power. Die!
Good, we're back to Flynn. And she needs to get out.
Many stories about us will be told around campfires.
Moves down here. Gosh, it's getting worse and worse. 1. 2. 1. 2. One. And you get the rhythm by now.
You are wise to fear me.
Man, after so much bravado at some point, I think you should get the damage boost. Just to represent the bloodthirst that's happening.
Done and done. Die!
So here's the challenge that I'm having. There's only an 18% chance twice, so kind of 1 and 4 to knock this guy down and continue our streak. At least these days, so we would get 1 hit. We're losing hit points because we're bleeding. But if we daze him, I think he can't use his stupid gun.
I'm your huckleberry.
So therein lies
Yeah?
an advantage. I'm willing to put Lynn's life on the line for that.
God damn! For sure.
Next turn we need like all the damage that we can get.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
One more turn.
Be careful out there, Padre. If they shoot you dead, there ain't a one of us who can bring you back.
Praise the Lord.
5 points of damage. That's a good start.
Let's do this.
What's the play?
Come on, Jim Carter. You must have an idea. Laughing Deer. 1,
Set me loose.
2. And does this here deal more damage? No. But it slams him down and that looks cool. Okay, well, we already failed the pause skill test, so might as well go all in.
And he smoked the men of Beth Shemesh because they had looked into the Ark of the Lord.
Where's a goddamn saloon when you need one?
The extra 15G weren't there, and no liver. Alright, hit points +2 per kill. Listen, that's actually a really good trinket for Flynn. Like a really good trinket.
I've seen objects like this monolith before, scattered all around this hard west of ours. Remnants of some ancient people. If only we had time to study them.
We don't. One unnatural riddle at a time. Luckily, now we've ended O'Kane's clan. Our engineer should be free to join the expedition. Let's not linger here. Max luck and max HP, great, but gain hit points per kill, even better. Which brings us to max luck and max HP. There you go. We got the wanted posters. And we are in desperate need of some healing.
I hate all this cold.
I tell you what, we're just going to take a rest. Very nice.
I think I spotted something in that direction.
Ooh, my lashes are freezing over.
Alright, we're looking for Ernie Burgacle and get 60G. Thank you.
Do we have to wander in this snow?
Now let's trade in the
ain't really
horses
dressed
as
for
well.
this.
When will we finally camp?
Oh, we got a new card, didn't we? The Queen, max luck. So, wait a second. We got you. Theoretically almost ready for a trade, huh? 9-10 Jack Queen. No king yet.
Yeah! Let's get out of this cold!
I can't feel the cold, but looking at you makes me shiver.
Alright, let's visit the commander and report about the horses. We settled the deal with Rancher. You'll get the horses soon. Ah, splendid. That promised here is an exceptional piece of weaponry. It belongs to our captain before the damn cold took him. Or I could give you 80 bucks. Desert Ranger. Or do we take 80? I mean, we do have 2 Desert Rangers, don't we? We got 1, we got 2 Desert Rangers, but we could use the upgrade here. On the other hand, how much monies do we have? 120. We could take the money.
We're lost, aren't we?
This cold will be the death of us.
Good, let's investigate that other murder, but let's do that in the next episode. For now, it's a good cliffhanger. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.